So in this project, I'm going to be wiring up this armor call station. So I've seen a style of button similar to this before, but not this exact one, and I found that kind of interesting. So this will be neat to wire up, and I'm curious to see how this looks when there's a light behind it. So this button consists of actually two main parts. There's the larger metal plate, and then this smaller piece on the back, and it is attached to the front plate with some screws. Here's the back of the button, and this is just a rather basic armor contact. There's also the lamp holder, which holds an MB bulb. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the front plate off so we can take a look at what this piece looks like with only this back plate. So here's the button without the plate on it. And this is how I guess it would have been mounted to the back box. So these screws here is what holds the button itself onto this metal frame. So there's really not a whole lot to see here. So I guess with that, let's go ahead and get started with the wiring. So as for the wiring, this particular piece has two sets of switches, and these two outer pins here are the switches. So one across here and one across here. These just serve as a connection point for really anything you'd like. So in this case, I'll probably use one of them to connect the negatives together. So a question I've been asked in the past is, how do I determine which pins on these buttons correspond to the switch? And it's actually quite easy to do. So the first thing you can do is just by visual inspection. So just taking a look here, we can see that there's a gap right here between these two metal pieces. And if I press the button in, it pushes them down onto these metal pins here. And you'll notice that directly above these metal pieces are one of the connectors. So we know that at least this side here is part of the switch. Now as for the other side, on this particular button, it's a little bit too cluttered over here to determine which pin the other end of the metal bar is. It could be this middle one, and it could be this one here. So that's where we do the next method, and that is with the multimeter. Now, in order to do this, you'll turn your multimeter onto resistance mode. It really doesn't matter which scale you use, and you'll see why here in a second. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on 200. What we can do is put one of the leads on one end and the other on the other end, and press the button in, and look at that. It goes down to 0.04. So you can actually see we're getting a little resistance, and that is due to some of the dirt on the contacts actually creating some resistance. So it means you might want to clean your contacts. So you'll notice I put them here on this middle one, just so we can test to make sure there's nothing there. If I push the button, you see it still shows a 1, which means it's an open circuit. So that's just a way you can use a multimeter to determine what the switch contacts are. So with that, let's get on with the wiring. So as you saw by my multimeter reading, there was a little bit of resistance between the contacts. And you can see if you just look at the contacts themselves, they're a bit dirty. So I've done this before on plenty of my other projects, but if you take a small piece of sandpaper and push it in where the contact is, and then press down the button to create some pressure, and pull it out, you can lightly sand down the ends of the contacts and clean out the dirt that's on them. This doesn't work for every button, and you might have to take it apart some to do this, but this is just a quick, simple fix to do so that you can get these buttons working and not have all kinds of intermittent problems. It's kind of hard to see on the video here, but the area that was affected is where the contact point is, so that works great for us. So now that the contacts are clean, it's time to put everything together. So as for the bulb, this is an MB lamp holder. So I'm going to grab one of my MB bulbs and place it in, and insert the lamp. I also have a 9-volt battery holder. So I'm going to place the positive of the battery around one end of the switch. So then place a washer and then the top nut down. So the lamp holder has a nice and convenient connector here. So I'm just going to place that on there. And likewise before, a washer and another nut. Now for the negative, in this case, I have another connector here, so there's a connector already on there. If I didn't have a place to connect these, I could just connect these two together with a wire nut or something. But I have this convenient terminal here that's not being used for anything. So I'm just going to place it on here. Then all that's left is to add a battery. And there it is, it works. So just gotta put the front plate back on and mount the battery. And here is the completed fixture. I really like how this button lights up. This looks really cool. So that was a quick and easy project to wire up this old armor call station. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next project.